Alright, so now we're coming up on this episode of TNG by 30 with Contagion and The Royale.
Mm-hmm.
Contagion made absolutely no impression on me whatsoever.
We did just spend a lot of time looking up what it was about.
Yeah. I remembered a couple of sequences from it and did not watch it that long ago.
No.
But it really bored me very much. They get a distress call, they answer it, the distress ship explodes.
The Yamato.
Yes, the Yamato.
The only reason I know that is because it's up on the Netflix summary right now.
They get some sort of virus from the Yamato's logs.
Yeah, computer virus.
Yeah, and it screws with their computer system. Like, the food thing doesn't make the right food, and...
Yeah, it was Picard orders tea, and
he gets a
plant. Which was pretty good. I think that's kind of funny. But,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
It turns out, what was it, like a defense system for an ancient civilization?
Yeah.
The Romulans show up because...
Why not?
Yeah. And they get the virus as well.
Yep.
I don't know.
They do. And then they eventually figure out a way to get to where the virus is from.
Yeah.
And they solve it.
Yeah.
Thanks to Data.
I mean, it was really
Just Enterprise is in distress. They solve it at the last minute.
Yeah. I would say it's almost like a bottle episode. Well, no,
it's not. It's
because they have a new set.
A boring episode. That's what it is.
Boring episode. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I think it just completely uninteresting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like a waste of time. So the Royale, I enjoyed a lot.
Very.
It was fun.
Very weird. Like. I don't know. Very more surreal than they've been doing on this show.
Yeah, and we never really meet the aliens either.
Well, no. We should.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They find a piece of metal from an old NASA ship.
Yes.
And it leads them to this planet where nothing can survive. And that was a planet that was covered in methane gas.
Yeah. So lots of cow farts.
Yeah. And I guess cows could survive. I shouldn't say nothing.
Well, the cows farted so much that it killed everything, including the cows.
Yeah.
That's my theory about what happened on this planet.
Yes.
Anyway.
Was it Riker and Worf and Data beam down, because that's who always beams down.
Yeah, they find a structure on the planet that shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, let's go investigate.
So they go and they investigate.
And it's a casino.
Yep.
In Las Vegas.
Well, first of all, they beam down to I guess a set that's all painted black with just a revolving door just constantly spinning.
It looks like a dream sequence.
Yeah. And it turns out there's a casino behind the door.
With a lot going on inside.
Yeah.
There's a kind of a crime movie style plot going on.
Yeah.
Which is not very interesting. Whitney from The Stand is the assistant manager of the hotel.
Oh, yeah. That was Bernard from Lost.
Yeah.
Not that you would know, but
I've never seen
that's who
Lost.
you told me who that was.
Yeah, because he's one of those people who's been in a million things, and you're like, that guy, I know that guy. What do I know that guy from? It turns out you know him from a million different things.
Well, it turns out the NASA ship contacted aliens, I think.
Aliens.
Aliens,
Reese. Sorry.
And, what was it? Sorry, you Welsh threw me off. They got in touch with the aliens. The aliens, I don't know, brought them halfway across the galaxy and, almost killed everybody. So the one last guy who was left, they found this book and they decided to create this book into a giant, They
thought that the book was an accurate reflection of the human world.
Yes.
But it was a pulp novel. It wasn't like, I don't know,
yeah,
in the encyclopedia or something.
And I want to say that it does, sort of flip the trope on its head. Usually when, they created a whole, new book, like they created a book into reality or whatever, it's usually something good. And they repeatedly say in the episode how bad this book is.
Yeah.
Like, it starts out with, it was a dark and stormy night, and Picard's just like, oh my god.
Well, but it's definitely the kind of book that I would read, so...
Yeah, oh no, I mean, I'm not
gonna knock it.
It's just usually they create things and it's like, it's an entire world that's like from, I don't know, Dickens or Sherlock Holmes.
As long as it's not an entire world made of bees, I'm okay.
Yeah, that's the worst.
That'd be horrible.
But, I guess they solved the puzzle by finishing the story?
Yeah, and they were written into the story.
Yeah.
But Data is the best craps player ever.
Yeah, oh yeah, he kills it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he kills it by fixing the dice. The dice, he feels that they're unbalanced.
Yeah.
So he crushes them in his hand and makes it so he throws a 7 every time.
Yeah. But he just goes like he does in every episode where he's put into these situations. He goes right into, like, card shark gambler mode. He's doing all, like, the snaps and everything.
Yeah. He's holding it out to pretty women to blow on.
Yeah. Would you say Daddy needs a new pair of shoes?
Something like that, yeah.
And, it just whatever, like, Brent Spiner does that, it always works.
Yes. He's so talented.
He just goes, right into it, and...
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's one of Data's more endearing qualities that he can just kind of turn on. It's almost like he's playing a movie character. Like, he has this image of what this person does, and he just does it.
I'll make the Abed, comparison again, because I have for, like, the past, like, I don't know, 7 episodes or whatever that we've done.
Yeah.
Every time this shows up. But it really is... watching this and watching Community at the same time is a very similar type of...
Yeah, why do they call it Star Trek? You never go to a star. Not once.
Should call it Planet Trek.
It's true.
Anyway. I thought...
Should call it Planet Trek.
The Royale?
I liked it a lot.
Royale?
But that seems to be kind of the episode that I like.
Do you think in France this episode's called The Quarter Pounder?
This is over.
Okay.
Apparently it's not over because